Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Encinitas. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Monday, August 10th. You'll be interested to know. Today is National Southmore's Day. This gooey tradition celebrates campfire making with chocolate and toasted marshmallow layered on graham crackers, bringing friends and family together outdoors. Join in by toasting a marshmallow, sharing a s'more, and making sweet memories under the stars go celebrate with a smile and a cheer. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Monday in Encinitas. This morning it's looking clean with waves around 2 to 3 feet. Conditions should hold steady through the morning, but expect them to become fair as the wind picks up to onshore at 7 miles per hour by noon. Later in the day, waves may bump up slightly to 2+ feet, but overall remain fair. Best time to ride is at 6 a.m. with a 2-foot incoming mid-tide when the south-southwest swell is 1.5 feet at 14 seconds, and the onshore wind is 2 miles per hour. The first high tide on Monday will be 4 feet just before 9 a.m., followed by a 2.5-foot low tide at 1:45. The nearshore buoy at Beacons reads 76 degrees for the water temperature. Tuesday brings clean conditions with waves at 2 to 3+ feet throughout the morning, but choppy conditions develop by midday. Wednesday maintains similar wave height, with clean conditions in the morning, but choppy conditions emerge in the afternoon. Thursday sees a return to clean waves at 2 to 3+ feet, particularly favorable in the early hours. This morning, it's mostly cloudy, and it feels like 74 degrees, with 5 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 7:41, and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:10. It looks like we're in for a partly sunny day, with temperatures reaching near 74, accompanied by a light southwest breeze, around 8 miles per hour. If you're inland, it will hit a high of 77. Tonight, expect mostly cloudy skies, with a low around 70, and a calm southwest breeze, around 4 miles per hour. Looking ahead in the weather. Tuesday will be partly sunny with a high near 74 and a southwest wind of 5 to 10 miles per hour. Wednesday through Friday remain mostly to partly cloudy with highs in the low 70s and nights near 69 to 70. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, California is facing significant challenges as nearly universal health care is at risk of collapse, with millions potentially losing coverage. Just 2 years ago, California achieved a historic milestone, with approximately 95% of residents insured, regardless of immigration status or income. However, due to budget shortfalls and new federal regulations, state leaders are rolling back coverage, with estimates suggesting that the uninsured rate could double to nearly 15% by the year 2030. An estimated 2.2 million people could lose insurance over the next 4 years, disproportionately affecting undocumented immigrants and low-income families. Now on to sports. Caitlin Clark will not face suspension after the Women's National Basketball Association rescinded her 8th technical foul of the season, according to Kareem Copeland of ESPN. This ruling came after Clark received the foul during a game against the Chicago Sky on Saturday. The Indiana Fever appealed the decision as head coach Stephanie White confirmed to reporters. Had the suspension occurred, Clark would have missed an upcoming game against the New York Liberty on Tuesday. She received the technical after making contact with an official while stepping out of bounds. Clark's 7 technical fouls are the most in the league this year. The 3-time All-Star is averaging 21.5 points and 8.0 assists per game this season. In local sports, the Padres put on a power show at Petco last night, blasting 4 home runs to beat the Astros 7-2 and take the series. Fernando Tatis Jr. drove in 3, Jackson Merrill and Gavin Sheets went deep 2, but the moment belonged to Austin Hayes. He was signed just hours earlier and crushed a 2-run shot in his very first at-bat as a Friar. He joins a retooled roster after last week's trade deadline, including outfielder Dalton Varsho and right-hander Casey Mize, who takes the mound tonight as San Diego hosts Milwaukee at 6:40, opening a 3-game set. The Padres have won 7 of 10 and sit just 1 game out of a wild card spot. San Diego SC's Manu Dua, the rookie center back who made the MLS team of the match day, is drawing outside transfer interest. It's a tough loss looming for a club still finding its footing this season. They host the Galaxy August 29th. Up in LA, Chargers left tackle Rashawn Slater was carted off practice Thursday with a leg injury, echoing last year's season-ending patellar tear. It was a scary scene as the Bolts opened preseason Thursday against Houston. In top news, crews are battling wildfires in the western United States and Canada. Evacuation orders are in place across parts of the western United States and southwest Canada, as extremely hot and dry conditions fuel the spread of wildfires in the region. The National Interagency Fire Center reported 183 new fires, including 8 large ones, since Saturday. More than 30,000 personnel with over 640 crews are assigned to the fires. In Utah, close to a dozen active wildfires have scorched more than 300,000 acres. Tragically, 2 pilots died battling the Widemouth 2 fire in Fish Lake National Forest. A state of emergency has been declared in British Columbia, prompting more than 20,000 evacuations. In business news, the number of stocks beating the Standard & Poor's 500 is the highest in 4 years. There is reason to believe that this number should rise. Investor focus turns to key consumer and wholesale inflation data due this week as the pace of earnings reports slows. A deeper look into the stock market's rally to record highs shows that the market of stocks is doing much better than it appears on the surface. Earlier this year, there was concern that the market's rally was too narrow, driven by a small number of mega-capitalization technology companies. However, that has changed. The more stocks participating in the rally, the merrier. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is up 1% over the weekend to $65,000. Ethereum is up 1% to just over $1,900. And XRP is up 1.5% to $1.03. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. Scientists have finally created what might be the only thing that can get methods to eat their veggies, protein lettuce. By inserting pig genes into the chloroplasts of lettuce and tobacco cells, Researchers grew produce containing the animal protein myoglobin, they report in a new study. This could pave the way to reducing environmentally destructive meat consumption. Study lead author Alexia Groff stated, "Our study demonstrates that higher plants can stably produce myoglobin." The lettuce and tobacco plants yielded about 800 milligrams and 810 milligrams of myoglobin protein per kilogram of their dry weight. Researchers are optimistic, but caution that safety and sustainability need further proof. And in entertainment news, James Gunn has officially shut down a major rumor regarding a sequel to The Batman. One of the most intriguing trailers released this past week is for A24's Primetime, featuring Robert Pattinson as Chris Hansen. The film has captured significant attention, earning over 6 million views in its first day. Pattinson is experiencing the best period of his career, with roles in Primetime and The Odyssey, along with an upcoming role in Dune Part 3. However, The Batman Part 2 has been delayed to February 18th, 2028, and Gunn has denied rumors of back-to-back filming. The cast includes Pattinson, Colin Farrell, Andy Serkis, and Scarlett Johansson. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American journalist and author Robert Quillen. And he said, "Character is made by what you stand for, reputation by what you fall for." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in Encinitas.